Probably recognize me from my time on Fox, but thousands of people would recognize Charlie Kirk because he was talking to a whole new generation who, like, quite frankly, when I was elected, these kids were like 10 years old, and now they've seen him and they like him and they watch again and they learn to think. That's what kids are supposed to do in school. He does that more than any other class you could ever take.
Motivation of the man who shot Charlie Kirk isn't clear, although he's probably going to make what is clear is there was another example of
very conservative.
That should have been forward. Forward.
I think he does make the people who debate makes them think about
it doesn't matter about your political opinion. This guy could or could not be dead. Whatever the hell you think about politics, shut the hell up. No one wants to.
Yes, please.
Can I just want to add this thought? When Charlie Kirk first started, the first speaker came up, and the question was about religion. And the guy wanted to debate the religion. Now, the community in Utah is very much members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And he went out of his way to say, I am not here. I am here as a supporter of Jesus Christ. I am a supporter of God. I want people to pray. And we may disagree on certain things, but I love the LDS people. I love Mormons. And if you think that I'm here to debate your religion, I'm not. I love the LDS people. And the crowd cheer. Not everybody in that crowd is going to be a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. But he tackled that right away from the first question. And I think he gave it the right, when we go back and play the video and you listen to his answer, he says what he's always said, which is get on your knees, pray, and he talked about your spiritual journey. So even though the person he was speaking with disagreed with him, he talked about your spiritual journey like my spiritual journey. And it was so well received. And then the second person came up to speak and was given the mic, and that's when the question was, do you know how many people, and I'm not getting it verbatim, Martha, but do you know how many people of transgenderism have participated in gun violence and mass shootings versus non-transgender? And as Charlie Kirk was getting ready to answer that and have this discussion back and forth, that's when the shot rang out. And that's why we're sitting here now.
That was at 12:20 Utah time. We're watching these images as people scattered from that place. Obviously very frightening for everybody there. Jason, stay with us. Thank you very much for being here. I know it's been a very emotional day for you and for your family. Joining me now by phone is Chris Swecker, former FBI Assistant Director. We have spoken with Chris on many similar occasions during shootings and the beginnings of investigations. And Chris, welcome. We know the Attorney General, Pam Bondi, has said that the FBI agents are en route to this scene. Give us your reaction to what we're covering here today.
Violence, it's terrorism. And terrorism is a unique type of crime, if you will. It's trying to intimidate the public or a certain group of people into seeing their point of view or to making some sort of political change. So, this guy's gonna come in fast and hard on this one, and they're gonna work it like it's political violence or terrorism until we see facts otherwise. So you'll see them on the scene very quickly and very prominently.
Do you have a sense, Chris? We have, Jason Chaffetz, who was on the scene and understands the terrain of this area. It's sort of an amphitheater setup, and the tent was at the base of it, and then the ground goes upward, as you can kind of see in this image. There are some balconies from around the outside, which I've seen people walking on. You can see one of them to the right there. That is part of this. This is moments before this happened. This is Charlie Kirk's own video from Turning Point that has been sent out as him getting ready for this big event. The school has suggested that it came from 200 yards away, this shot, from a building. Jason Chaffetz felt that it came from closer in. Any thoughts on that, Chris Swecker?
Yeah, I mean, I've looked at the layout as well, and I can say this. I was talking to a university today about organizing security
I
around
wonder if the
independence.
Democrats realize
Something
that
that would
shooting
be
Charlie
similar to
Kirk
this.
makes you a worse
That's
person
not
than
an
you think
optimum
Charlie Kirk.
security situation where you're down. You're in a situation where pretty much anyone in this sort of amphitheater type arrangement can shoot down on you. You know, facts are still coming in. We don't really know where these shots came from, but it's what I'm looking at and what I've seen and what I've heard described. It looks like a security nightmare to me.
And as Jason Chaffetz was saying, I'm talking to the former FBI director, assistant director Chris Swecker. He said, you know, there really isn't much security in this environment. It's seen as a very friendly environment, campus environment, friendly to Charlie Kirk in Utah. So he said, you know, there wasn't